So, the next generation of online entrepreneurs, this isn't just a trend, my people. It's a movement and it's changing lives. So, we want to talk to you today. If your 9 to 5 is no longer working for you, we believe that it's just time to build something that would make a change. So today, I just want you to join us as we discuss this topic. We want you to show up, do not sleep up, do not stop, but we want to see where you can take this opportunity and listen to what we have to share so that you can build the next generation of income successful or wealth building successful individuals. So join me today and Melissa on Stepping Out in Faith. So you parents, to you mom, to you dads who are out there, this is for you. So thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Balki Su. I am a digital business entrepreneur. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a child of God, and I am here to rock the digital space. So welcome.
Welcome! Hi everyone! Yes, Balkisu, like what Balkisu said, we are a parents doing the digital business. Me, I even have like a restaurant, full-time, full-service restaurant in the industry. And then while Balkisu is a former social worker. So yes, it's it's a different generation when we are talking about online entrepreneurs. Why is that? Okay, entrepreneurship is where am I? What's the topic? Okay, the ship is here and it's not slowing down. We're in the middle of digital revolution, AI, social media, global access, internet. Of course, layoffs, burn down. It always comes up, right? But digital. Balki, so who are this generation? Can you just tell me who are this generation? Let let everyone knows the next generation online. I want to know first who are this next generation of online entrepreneurs. Who do you think
Yeah,
deserve
for
the honor to
sure.
start?
I know when we talk about next generation, most people are looking at the younger versions of themselves, right? It doesn't always have to be our kids. It doesn't have to be younger people. We also are the next generation. Next generation of people who are seeing the opportunity of what the digital business space can do for them. So it doesn't matter what your age is, it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what your sex is. You are the next generation. You are in this online space. So what are you going to do with it? What are the what are you going to tap into in order to make that difference? Age is just a number. So you being a 21-year-old at this time, you being a 50-year-old, you be a 70-year-old, this is for you, right? So the generations we're talking about, all spectrums of generations. It's not just the younger generations that we're talking about at this time, right?
Yeah, you're right. There are lots of generations now that they are not after with corporate world. They're not after with promotions. They are not after. These are the generations who are only wanting to spend more time, more quality time with their loved ones, with their family, with themselves. Like what we are talking at the back earlier, that the life expectancy is now 70 years old, 70 and above. You'll be lucky if you get there. But imagine half of that is like at least 35 years old. You have to live your life. If you are going to work 9 to 5, some of the people works there for what, 20 years. This is what I read. Baby boomers stay on their job, one job for 40 years. Imagine 40 years. And then millennials is having 40 jobs in 1 year. And Gen Z actually thinking why jobs are created at all. So meaning meaning this Gen Z, because they have seen our parents, our grandparents, that they work their ass off and missing the milestones of their kids. It's the same thing. I mean, we are not asking you to not to like everybody. No one is going to be like everybody should be employed or build their own business. We still need doctors, we still need teachers, we still need those jobs, right? But what we are trying to tell you right now is being or having your own online business works every time because of those shift, the one that I said, it's not slowing down. everything is moving forward with or without you. If you are not going to jump in, not a trend, but how does it work, the global changes. Fill me up here. What's the word I'm looking for? the
Yeah, it's true. Like
the change,
automation is changing, right? And
the
people are
shift is
going to
here, there. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
the shift is
And
here.
traditional jobs itself is going away as well. So nothing is secure. You cannot depend on someone else paying your bills. Like for myself, I was laid off from my job for over 17 years, right? So, and as you mentioned also, you have people who have worked for 40 years, and the end of that 40 years, you look in your bank account, what is your pension? Is it what the amount of time that you've spent? No, it's not. So, what are you going to do for yourself? So, if the world has changed, the question is, why are you still playing the same old rules, right? Why? And communities can't afford to just stay back and not do anything. Most of us here are immigrants, right? That are in the West. Most of us are. And what is the reason why we came here? We came here for a better life. And when we came here for a better life, it's not what we actually experience. So you being a mom and you being a dad, you're a parent of two, three kids or one child, whatever may be the case, right? And now you're here for a better world. And what happens? You have to leave that child to daycare. You have to work
Mm.
those 2 3 jobs because even though you're working, the salary is not enough and you have to live paycheck to paycheck. And that's not what we want for ourselves. So, in light of the digital world itself, it doesn't care where you're from. It only cares about what you do. So, what do you want to do for yourself, for your family to make that change? Right? And hence the reason why us, as we mentioned earlier, we are digital business entrepreneurs, Melissa and I. And we have been doing this for over a few years now. So at the end of the world, at the end of the day, it's up to you. What do you want for yourself? Maybe Melissa, what do you think in terms of people who have been working 9 to 5, but yet still the paycheck to paycheck life is what they're still living, and they're looking into an opportunity as an entrepreneur. What would you? What can we say to those people? Is, you know what? There's something else out there.
Like what we said, right? There's nothing wrong with working 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with that. Especially if you're just beginning of your journey on the workforce, on the work world. You have to skill yourself, and you cannot get that skills by just staying still. You have to learn from the others as well. If it even if it is being employed, even if the online business, I don't have any experience on how the online business works, but because the online business that we choose, the online business that we started offers mentorship, coaching, and then we have recorded videos. Those are actually even, they're not obligating you to watch that. But if you wanted to be successful on this business, you will try to learn all those given training that is provided for you. Imagine how accessible is that. Those are even recorded, so you could even access. If me, I mean, even Balkisu have kids, I have kids, we are all busy parents, and yet we can run the business because of the automation system that we have. It's if this online business is going to like, if I learn this business that it will require more of my time, I'm not going to do this.
Mhm.
But because of those digital shift, right? Because everything is digital right now, you could do it anywhere as long as you have the internet. And imagine you are at the parking lot doing your own online business, and then somebody will send you an email, an inquiry from New Zealand, from Norway. You are in Canada, and imagine that reach. Like Balkiso said, do not stay there. The world is changing. Those
Yes.
are like those paradigm shift, right? Where are
Yes.
DVDs now? Where are the Blu-rays now? Now it's Netflix. We don't know what will happen after Netflix, right? And they keep on changing. Even those AI images, they keep on improving. I was like sometimes so surprised on what AI can do now. So yeah, it's so fast. So if you're not going to change what be out there. Don't stay on your comfort zone because you will be left behind. I remember even my teacher in college, he asked us, let's say there's two countries. One is just settling. They don't go down. So how are you going to identify which country is successful? This one is moving and then you are not moving. The other country who is moving is the one you could say successful. Not because you maintain yourself like on the flat line and you never go down. It doesn't mean you're successful. You have to follow, you always have to move forward, you always have to push forward. So, and at the end of the day, it's you who is responsible for yourself and for your families. Don't care what other people would say because they're not paying your bills. It
No,
is you.
not at all. No one is paying your bills. So I know that when we are born, and many of us, we're all, I don't say victim, we're all in that category where they say go to school, get a job and work, and then hope everything works out. Everything
Yes.
isn't going to work out that way. The things are changing. So what as Melissa said, it's not that a job is bad. They get a job, but get a job as a stepping stone to building a business, an empire for yourself, where you can leave generational wealth. Because you want to model something good for your kids, wherein they can piggyback on that and grow generational wealth for kids, for their kids to come and grandkids and so on and so forth. Because how do you build those generational wealth? It starts from somewhere, and that's what we are trying to do for our families. And I believe there's people out there who want the same for themselves. So, what do you want for yourself? What do you want to model for your kids and for generations yet unborn? What do you want to leave for them? You see all these millionaires, and you say, oh, they're leaving money, and some people get mad at them because they are passing on their wealth to their families. Oh, they're a rich family, but it could be you. It's
Yes.
not too late. It could be you. So start somewhere. There's no perfect condition. There's no perfect time. You make that time perfect. So you need to start small, even if it's investing $100 in stocks, $100 in something else that's going to make an impact in your life. Do it, but do something. Freedom is not given, right? We talk about faith. Faith without works is dead. There are principles that are required that you need to follow in order to gain those blessings that God promises for us. Salvation in itself, yes, is free, but the blessings themselves, there are principles that we need to follow. So, what are you doing? So, what is your plan for yourself? What is the plan? What are the decisions that you're making to make the movement of, um, of building a generational wealth for you and your family be sustainable? What are you doing? Right? Something that could impact not only you, but impact your family, impact your loved ones, and impact those around you. And this is what our business does. It gives you that opportunity to work from anywhere and at any time. It gives you the opportunity to leave the legacy for your kids. It gives you the opportunity to pay off those debts. It gives you the opportunity to stop being afraid to answer the calls for collections calling you. It gives you that opportunity. I'm laughing about it, but it's a reality for some people because they don't even want to pick up the phone because of debt collectors, right? So what are you going to do? You need to empower the next generation. You are the next generation, no matter what your age is. It starts with you today. What are you planning on doing for yourself? So as we close here, I don't know if you have any last word for our viewers.
Yes, just like you said, like generational wealth. Generational wealth starts because of someone who pushed himself or herself out there. Generational wealth doesn't come from anything, right? Just pop up like that. No, there is one in the family who started it. So start looking for opportunity that you could pass along to your children. Work hard, work smarter, while living to what matters most. So yes, check this opportunity out because me and Balkiso are staying on the business because we have seen how the business potential growth is. That we have seen business owner do medical missions, giving back to their parents, change life. So yes, check out. This is just a pre-information. We even have like more information if you join. There's a fee, a minimal fee of 149. which is refundable, refundable within 30 days if you don't like the business. So yes, what more you could ask for? Just
Yeah,
don't
what
be
more could
afraid.
you ask for? Absolutely. So, just as Melissa is saying here, I just want to just reiterate, don't watch the world shift and stay in the same place, people. Just learn the skills, join the movement, start building something that's yours. So, if you ever felt like, you were made for more, this is just your sign because you're bigger and you're better than anything else you could ever imagine. How hungry are you? Do something different for yourself today so that your future self will be thankful for. We want to appreciate you. We want to thank you all for watching. Please share this information with anyone that you think this will be useful to. And take the step today because the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. Step out in faith. Until next time, bye for now.
Bye everyone. Have a good weekend. Bye. God bless us all.